Alright, my friends, what's up? Welcome in. We may have just been playing the Ninja rap song from Vanilla Ice on the stream before we started this video, but YouTube copyright infringement. I don't want Vanilla Ice suing me, alright? I can't take a lawsuit from Vanilla Ice in my life right now. Donation bonus league. We got Legacy Ninja Faeriestill for Mav Mao. Alright? We're playing some Legacy. We're playing a card that I really, really love. I've always loved Ninja of the Deep Hours. It's a card that I'm really, really about. It draws cards. It attacks. Hold on a second. Let me see if I can find this article. Brian Jim Davis. Found it. Awesome. This is an article a friend of mine wrote over a decade ago. God, I'm dating myself so bad. My buddy Brian Stroh, old Magic Pro from way back in the day, and he's write articles for TCG Player, and I built this sweet white weenie deck based around Ninja of the Deep Hours, Savannah Lions, and Mana Leak, Remand, Umezawa's shit, Isamaru, and I'm all about Ninja of the Deep Hours. All right, just look at this deck list. This deck was great. I'll post this link in chat. I'm sure TCG Player needs the hits for their decade-old article. But so I love Ninja of the Deep Hours, and playing Ninja in a tempo shell is really cool. You just play a 1-drop and you attack with it and put a Ninja and then counterspells for the rest of the game, and while you're drawing more cards. So Ninja is a really, really cool card. Very, very good with cards like Force of Will, obviously, because you keep drawing more cards and therefore you get to use them. We're also playing a card called Standstill. This card is usually seen in slower decks. Used as a method, you just play Standstill, and your deck is playing Mishra's Factories and other ways to not cast spells but still win the game, and you force your opponent to break it and draw 3 cards, which is pretty great. So with Ninja, of course, we can go turn 1 Fairy, turn 2 Standstill. You can Ninjutsu under a Standstill, and they have to break it. So it's pretty cool. Standstill's pretty sweet. We're playing a lot of islands, so we're good against Wasteland, playing for Mishra's Factory, and then we're playing all the usual blue cards, Brainstorm and Ponder and Daze and Force of Will. Our creature suite is based on fairies for the most part. We have 4 Faerie Miscreant, mostly because it's just the best possible 1-drop. It's flying men that it comes into play. If you have another one of these, you draw a card, so a little upside there. Also have 2 Judge's Familiars. Wait, nope. This is supposed to be that other card. Where is it? It's supposed to be Mausoleum Wanderer. I thought I changed that. There it is. Must have not saved it. Yeah, should be Wanderer, not Familiar. Just strictly better card if you draw 2 of them. We have Wanderers. We have our 1-drops. We're playing Spellstutter Sprite, which is honestly just a fine card in Legacy anyway, because there's so many 1-mana spells. You just flash it in, counter a Brainstorm. Also playing Cloud of Faeries, which is really cool with Ninja or with Spellstutter Sprite. A little underpowered, honestly, but we're trying to overwhelm the underpoweredness of our cards by drawing a lot of them, and then also by locking them under Standstill. My question to the maker of this deck was, is Mutavault better than Factory because of Spellstutter? And Mav assured me that the what's it called was better. That Factory is better because it blocks better, blocks Thalia and so on and so forth. So sideboard's got Flusterstorms, and that's a really ugly Flusterstorm. All right, and Hydroblast, Echoing Truth, back to basics seems pretty good in this deck. Submerge seems great. Faerie Macabre, Needle, all the usual stuff. Even if you know Legacy, you know what's going on here. Let's battle. I'm stoked for this deck. You should be too. Let's see what we can do here. What do y'all think of his deck? Looks sweet to me. Let's go. Ninja of the Deep Hours time. That's an ugly Flusterstorm, I agree. Very, very ugly. Yeah, Submerge is great in this deck. Really, really good. Really, really good.
5-0 incoming.
Coco Fang with the resub. Coco Fang, that's month number 2. That's the important one. Thank you so much for coming back and renewing your sub. I appreciate that very, very much. Once again, this is my full-time gig. I'm a Magic player full-time. I used to write articles for StarCityGames.com. Now I'm not doing that. Why? Find out next week. I play Magic on the SG Tour for Team BCW. I stream here on Twitch, make videos on YouTube. This is how I pay the bills. Burnsy would not eat if it was not for my career here on Magic. So, thanks to all of you. I can do this. You guys are all awesome. Thank you guys so much for the support. Subbing is only $5 a month. When you sub, you get no ads. You get all my awesome emotes. You get access to my private Discord chat server for subs only. We also do a lot of fun stuff for subs only, like Survivor Football. So, we're down to the wire here, actually. Survivor Football, we had 70 players to start. Only 2 remain. Every week you pick a team in football. If your team loses, you're out. Prizes by BCW Supplies. So, thanks for that. And we're still going here. We're in week 4, right? 5, 6? I don't know what week it is. But so, sub to the channel and get all that cool stuff. Alright, so no 1-drop stinks. Because we really want to have a 1-drop with our ninja. But we got to keep here. We got Force. Bouncing Spellstutter Sprite's also pretty sweet too. So we're going to keep. Stupid Vikings. Who is that? The Delore. Oh god, don't chalice me. Alright, I have a Force of Will, it's fine. Blood Moon. Do I care about Blood Moon? I don't think I do. Honestly. Was that Abdul? Oh, what's up, man? How's it going? Yeah, I don't care about this at all. Whatever. I have 8 islands in my deck. I already have one. This deck only... Like, they've already wasted 2 cards to cast this. Like, we'll just force to will their important cards. Sweet. What's up, man? How's it going? GM, did you see the Stro article I just put up? You remember Stro, right? Ninja, rap. Yeah, this game is over. This game is 100% over. Flash and Spellstutter, put Ninja down, double Force of Will. We can't lose this game. Sweet. Yeah, Arena's great. Cause I'm a wanderer. I'm a wanderer. Ninja, rap. Ninja, rap. Go, ninja, go. Always draw. Island? Nope. That's okay. Goblin Rabblemaster. Yeah, we can't let that one go. We're going to pitch off the Vendilion Clique here. It seems too hard to cast. Standstill is dope. Let's draw an island, please. Fisher President, it'll always be on YouTube, my friend. Yeah. This is going swimmingly so far. Mav says Factory is better than Mutavault. I agree. That was my concern too. So I should not play that. I should attack first. Oops. Sweet. Abdul, thanks for stopping in, my friend. Alright. I mean... Force of Wills and Spellstutter Sprites. We could ninja our ninja, but it's true. That was weird. The ninja mechanic's a little weird because you can just like keep ninjaing, but it's only after blocks. It's weird. All right. Opponent's playing a lame Blood Moon deck. Bringing Hydroblast, maybe Echoing Truth. We want to cut. I don't think the bounce spells are very good. New sub, Abdul. Thanks, my friend. Abdul, thanks for the sub. What's your name? Where are you from? Introduce yourself to everyone. Welcome. Everyone show some love for Abdul. Abdul's an old friend of mine from way back in the day at Golden Memories. That was the store we all used to play at like over a decade ago. Alright, cut Snap. And cut... Maybe cut. I don't know, honestly. I could see cutting a factory, honestly. Like, we're likely to get Blood Moon, kinda. Repeal's kind of cool. Alright, we're bringing in these. Just got a fetch land. Let's got a fetch land. Nah, actually, that's important. Fetching mountains. I mean, islands. Got a Cloud of Faeries. They're probably going to have Volcanic Fallout. Which is pretty good against us, honestly. I'm going to cut a Cloud of... Actually, let's cut a Spellstutter Sprite. Sprite's pretty bad. Like, they don't have any 1-drops in their deck, so, like, it's unlikely to counter anything. Needle for Chandra. That's reasonable. We assume they're playing a few Chandras, but... Alright, this is a keep. If they have turn 1 Chalice, we're in trouble, but... We have Standstill, we have Factory, we have Dismember. Cloud of Faeries is dope.
AYYYE, Dallas next week. I'm hyped for the tournament. See y'all there.
Sweet. I will see you in Dallas, my friend. Thanks for the resub. Chromox. Might be in trouble here. Maybe I should have mulligan more aggressively. Oh, never mind. We're great. That was ideal for us. Cast Dismember. Next turn we go Cloud of Faeries, Mishra's Factory, Standstill. We are doing it. We are doing it. Oh, and a Ninja? Oh, we're doing it so hard. I like this deck. This deck makes me happy. I like it. Robmaster. Alright, draw 3. Standstill, Force of Will, Ninja of Deep Hours. Easy Force of Will. And we stand still again next turn. Yeah, we're not going to attack with 2 factories, so... This is a good way to start this. I like this. Gonna break it again? Ugh. That card's actually pretty hard to beat. Oh, we drew Force of Will. Never mind. Standstill plus Force of Will. Who would have thought that that was good? Ah, easy win. Put it in the books. Put it in the books. Right, Burnsy? That was easy. That was easy. All right. Whew. Whew. Man, this is a really good pauper deck. This hand is great. 1-drop, Ninja, Force of Will, 2 lands. Keep. Opponent mulligans to 6. Is Burnsy how I shred sensitive documents? Burnsy has some jobs to do, you know? Put Burnsy to work sometimes. Again? Sorcerer's Spyglass. Now, they can name Ninja of the Deep Hours. But I can't force this. So... They might name Factory. They might not realize they can name this and name Factory instead. 10. My friend, thanks for subbing. What's your name? Where you from? Welcome to the stream. Everyone show some love in chat for our new sub. If you haven't followed the stream, hit that follow button. Of course, you're watching on YouTube. Make sure you follow on there. Donation Bonus League. Ninja Legacy Faeriestill for Mauve. 1-0. Bam, 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 bam. Unsummon. Yeah, Vapor Snag does seem better at Unsummon. That is true. Good catch, canceled. They named Ninja. Alright, so we can just pitch Ninja to Force of Will. Now that's a powerful Magic card. All right, Nate from Boston. Favorite card, Divine Intervention. Name that puppy Karn. Thanks, Nate. Thought Not Seer. I mean, we're obviously forcing this, so we're going to exile, I guess, the Ninja. Like, we're never casting Ninja for 4, so this game's going to be a little tough. Without Standstill and without Ninja, our lock is pretty slow. Cloud of Faeries. Yeah. That's a card, I guess. Ponder. Force of Will, Ponder. I think we kind of just need this Force of Will. We just can't risk whatever their next play is. They only have 2 cards in hand, too, so hopefully they just have like one more big thing. We can just force it and go from there. They are ancient. That is true. They are. Tomb is doing some work for us here. We attack for 2, they take 2. We attack for 2, they take 2. Nope, there's an Urborg. Never mind. And nothing else, though. All right, this is fine. Ooh, a second fairy? That's pretty cool. We get to draw a card? Alright. You want this Flooded Strand, too. That is true. Tomb is still their only colorless source for casting Thought Not Seer and stuff. Untap their tune so they use it again. Uh-oh. They're playing the big stuff version of this deck. No Cloud Boast yet, though. Alright, I think we're alright here. Alright, so we're going to go right to... Maybe we Brainstorm first before we cast this. Yeah, I like that, actually. Top card's Ponder. Let's Brainstorm. Actually, might be right just to slam with Factory and get him for 4. I'm not sure. Ninja Force. That second Force of Will is great. Put back Ninja, Unsummon. Fetch. This is a deck that's really, really reliant on Force of Will because we don't have a lot of ways to remove things once they enter the battlefield. I think this is fine. I think that fixing our hand and now we can clock them for the rest of the game. Yeah, we have double force the rest of the game. I don't think we can lose. Oh, look who's awake. Hi, Burnsy. Burnsy! This game should be over now. We get it for 5, and they have Glimmer Post again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They have 6 mana. I can't imagine they can beat Double Force of Will, so we should get it for 5, and get it for 5, and get it for 5, and kill him. Poor Ninja. Ninja. Ooh. Okay. I don't even want to cast Ponder because I just want a blue card for Force of Will anyway, so just ups our clock a little bit. Yeah, I mean, not a super smooth game. Our opponent mulliganed, and our hand wasn't great, but works out for us. Chalice on 1. Sure. Could not be less relevant. I guess we're only getting it for 1 here. I mean, we're putting them to 1 here, I guess. So they're not actually dead, but they're almost dead. I mean, this is definitely a Force of Will deck, but that's why we have so much card draw. You know, we have Ninja for Deep Hours and Standstill. The goal is to keep finding your forces. We also have Dazes and a few Spell Piercer too. So there's no doubt this is a deck that is highly reliant on Force of Will, but it is also very good at drawing a lot of them. All right, here it comes. What's the big payoff here? Is better or worse than Merfolk? Well, Merfolk's like the worst deck ever conceived, so I would say it's probably better than Merfolk. Can't cast Emrakul. Are you kidding me? It costs 12. Are we soft to Storm? We have Spellstutter Sprites and stuff. We got stuff. I don't think we're necessarily soft to Storm. Sweet. Alright, so they're playing Eldrazi Post. We want these back to basics. We're going to want these Echoing Truths. And we're going to want to board out our bounce spells again. Unsummon and Snap. And Dismember does kill Thought-Knot Seer, but doesn't kill much else. Oh boy, I mean, if they have Cavern of Souls, we're probably boned, but let's cut this Dismember, and then on the draw, maybe we cut Daze. What are you up to, Burnsy? Having fun, bud? That's good. I'm glad Burnsy's happy. Yeah, MTG bot is drunk, don't worry about it. I guess they have, like, I mean, we want creatures. I could shave a creature. We do want to have a creature on turn 1, but we also want to make our deck not as bad versus Chalice. Alright, this is fine, I think. Maybe we leave Dismember. Clique is great. We're not going to win fast, so we'll get to turn 4 and 5, you know, so maybe I want this Dismember. Maybe we cut a... I don't know, I'm just going to leave it. Our goal is to counter Thought Not Seer. Yeah, I think Clique is great in this deck. I almost wouldn't mind 2 Cliques in this deck. Back to basics. Daze, Faerie Miscreant. All right. We're gonna keep this. If they have Chalice on 1, it stinks. They mulligan to 6. I'm gonna keep. Chalice sucks, but we can Daze if we have to, and we also set Back to Basics, which is like our best possible card. So, Cloud Boast. All right. Ooh, look at this. A little value here. So the interesting question is, what do we do next turn? Do we Ninja or do we cast second Fairy? Alright. They have 3 mana, and they have nothing. Actual, factual counterspell. I think we're doing nothing here. I think we're just going to attack for 1 and say go. Although I guess we'll probably be able to Daze their next play, honestly. This is a tough spot. I don't want to cast Back to Basics if they're not tapped out. Yeah, I'm going to wait. I think I'm just going to Ninja here. We can just draw Force of Will. Let's draw Force of Will. Ninja, ninja, rap, ninja, ninja, rap. Go ninja, go ninja, go. Go ninja, go ninja, go. Go ninja, go ninja, go. Go, 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 go. That's not bad. Nice Pauper deck. Just put this over somewhere off screen. Alright. Alright. We got a hold for 1 turn here. Let's get a hold. Thought Not Seer. Thran Dynamo. Alright. Wow, they are going big. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and they have 9 mana already. Alright, yeah, this has got to be a Back to Basics turn. Ponder. Alright, let's draw Force of Will. Like, they can Ulamog us next turn. Alright, Factory's annoying, but... Alright. Here we go. B to B. Next turn we untap with Counterspell open. We could also go double Fairy. Which draws a card. Once we untap, I think we're fine. Because they have to cast 1 big spell, we counter it, and they're going to be on like just the Dynamo mana. We could also just bounce this too. Nothing? Alright. Show an island, please. Thank you. Ninja, ninja, rap. Oh, wow. That feels great. Okay. So now we're safe. We can bounce this. We can Ponder or play a 1-drop. I kind of like Ponder to set up. Nah, we can Ponder later. Yeah, that's fine. Bounce that. I think we're done here. I agree. This deck's sweet. I like it. I like it. Show me your noobs. Teeb, thanks for following. City of Traders. So they have 5 mana. Alright. Not yet. Wanderer. Alright, let's cast Faerie. Hold on. Do they even need to leave a counterspell at this point? Let's cast Ponder. Standstill, Echoing Truth, Ninja for Deep Hours. I guess we can Ninja. Standstill doesn't even really do much. They're gonna cast one big thing and just try and beat us with it. We can Ninja again and draw 2 cards next turn. And we'll also have a blue up. Replay the thing. Yeah, I can kind of buy this.
If I'm not back in 5 minutes, just wait longer.
Ninja, ninja, rap, ninja, ninja, rap. Go, ninja, go, ninja, go. Alright, then we just play a flyer. And say go. No Delver, yes Brainstorm. Alright. Here comes something big. What is this going to be? It's not enough for Ulamog, right? All is dust. Yeah, I think we'll, they're all tapped out, right? We can Daze that. Save this Force of Will. Concession. Still playing. How about that? Still playing. Never give up. Never surrender, even when your opponent has 10 cards in their hand. Discarding Vendilion Clique. And the land. Yeah, I think the deck list on the overlay has Judge's Familiar instead of Wanderer. That's the only difference. It's just a last minute change that I made. Wow, we are crushing. This deck is sweet. If you're just tuning in, welcome to the stream. My name is Jim Davis. We're playing a donation bonus league. This is Mauve. Am I saying that right? Mauve's Legacy Ninja Faeriestill deck. We are an easy 2-0 so far. I haven't lost a game. Ninja for Deep Hours. We're rocking it. We're rocking it. How does Standstill work? 2-mana enchantment. Whenever a player casts a spell, you sacrifice this, and if you do, you draw the other person draws 3. So basically, it's an enchantment that says if you play a spell, your opponent draws 3 cards, and this goes away. So we broke Legacy here. I'm so happy to be playing this card again. I love this card. We got Spellstutter Sprite. It's got our Faerie Miscreants. I like this deck. What do y'all think? What do y'all think? Sweeter deck, this or Goblins? I mean, I obviously love Goblins, but... Is that Unsummon art the same art as Boomerang? Nope. Raptimus Prime, resub. Alright. Ew, no islands there. Move Moo? Mauve Moo. Mauve or Move? Mauve? Mauve Moo. Fetches are for Brainstorm. Alright, got a mulligan here.
Welcome aboard.
We're on the play at least. You can keep this. Oh no, Force of Will. We can't not play our Faerie Miscreant, so whatever. We'll just turn 2 Spellstutter on the play is pretty sweet. Yeah, we're playing Faerie Miscreant in my Legacy. Big whoop. Want to fight about it? Ooh boy, if this is a fair green deck, this might be tough. Like a Noble Hierarch Stoneforge Mystic deck? No. Is it an elf deck? Spellstutter Sprite's good against elf decks. Alright. Our clock is not great though, so we'll see. Miscreant, am I saying it wrong? Miscreant. Yeah. Gotta be elves if they're playing Elvish Mystic, right? Maybe a Spell Pierce for Natural Order. Sylvan Library? That's a Spell Pierce. Actually, maybe I cast... I mean, Brainstorm isn't even... You don't want to cast Brainstorm when your hand's not bad. We're definitely going to Spell Pierce this. Yeah, it's fine. Let's Spell Pierce this. Alright, yeah, sure. The question was, do we Brainstorm then Spell Pierce or just Spell Pierce? We should wait. No, Spellstutter... If they're playing Elves, they only have a few things to Spell Pierce. Alright, Symbiote's kind of tough. You know, like, we gotta use the Spell Pierce, I think. That's not bad. Problem is, they might be able to just kill us by attacking with their Llanowar Elves. You know? So, our clock here is not exactly exciting. That is the ugliest Gaze Cradle I have ever seen in my entire life. Glimpse of Nature. Okay. Let's double our clock. Like, they have 4/1/1s, we only have 2. You know? This deck wants Umezawa's Jit in the board, I think. Brainstorm, Cloud of Faeries, Island. I don't think I want any of those cards. Yeah. I mean, we attack for 2. They attack for 4. We attack for 2. They attack for 4. Alright, so they're casting Glimpse. They can bounce the Mystic and the Herald for 2 draws. We're going to force this. This Cradle looks like the cover of a bad comic book or something. It obviously looks weird for them to cast Glimpse with no cards in hand, like, but they have ways to bounce stuff and replay stuff and make a lot of mana and so on and so forth, so... They can fetch another 1/1. No. We can't beat all these 1/1s. Yeah, I want a Jit somewhere in the 75. Well, we can't cast that. I respect the artists for their work. I respect the hard work they did. I'm allowed to not like their art, you know? This is going to go badly for us. That's not actually that bad. Alright. Goes back. Play land. We're going to bounce the Spellstutter Sprite, I think. I mean, honestly, if we just leave Ninja back on defense, you might actually be fine. Maybe I'll leave the Faerie back on defense. Like, they're not gonna. Are they gonna trade the Faerie with the symbiote? It's a weird game. So we're going to draw that Standstill, which is good force of will fodder. Always yes. Always yes. I don't care if we have no cards in our deck. The answer is always yes. I want to draw a card. So they're at 11, we're at 13. Okay, here comes Force of Will. Looks like a Zenith for a thingy. What's up, Catchy Plane? What's up, my friends? If you're just tuning in, welcome to the stream. My name is Jim Davis, and we are playing a donation bonus league for Mauve. Legacy Ninja Faeriestill. We are 2-0. Ooh, Clique. Clique's actually really good. So would I trade 2 for 1 here with my Ninja? I don't think so. Just leave it back on D, I think. Now we actually have a clock, too. Like, I wouldn't trade my Ninja for, like, an Elvish Mystic and a Dryad Arbor, you know? Now, if they draw a Natural Order or another Zenith or the actual Craterhoof, we're dead. But their deck has a lot of air in it. They have a lot of Llanowar Elves and Heritage Druids and other garbage. I guess we're going to draw... Do we draw step them? I think we have to. Because if we can, like, counter some random 1-1, but it doesn't really matter. I just forgot about it, you know? Yeah, I think we're going to draw step them and just make them have to draw 2 good things in a row. The number of cards that are good against us right now is very small, and we can't stop them with Spellstutter Sprite. So look at how nice our islands are compared to our opponent's Gaius Cradle. Just saying. I don't mean to harp on it, but... Alright, they drew a Bayou. Sweet. I think you might have this game. Now we're at the point where we're not... Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Now we're just going to smash. I'll trade my Ninja for 2 things at this point. They're not going to kill us before we... I mean, it's... Yeah, actually, I like that. Now we actually have a clock. Yeah, I want 2 Cliques in this deck. Clique is so good. I love Clique. Just gotta chump block it? Sure. It's interesting. Spellstutter Sprite. So we know they can't do better than that because they have no cards in hand. often can't cast Clique, we cast it just fine. If you're winning, you're drawing cards and you're making land drops. So that is dope. Alright, we beat elves somehow. Let's bring in Submerges. And it's red. Flusterstorm. Submerges. Let's cut the bounce spells. The bounce spells don't seem very good. The bounce spells honestly kind of seem bad in general. I kind of want a second Dismember. Mirage Sunset. Alright, hot take. Mirage Sunset Island sucks. I said it. It sucks. It's nostalgia. It's not actually good. Fight me. Cage. Yeah, thank you. Good call. Good call. And we got to cut the Spell Pierce. And I mean, Daze on the draw is pretty bad against him. Yeah, I guess that's fine. I like these cages a lot. Maybe we do on Spell Pierce. Maybe we want Flusterstorm, actually. Flusterstorm, all their important cards are obviously Natural Order and Green Sun Zenith, and that other card, Glimpse of Nature. So if we could get off a Flusterstorm for like 3, just better than Spell Pierce. Is that better than Daze? I think it's better than Daze. On the draw, like Daze is going to be terrible on the draw. We also have free spells we can cast. Yeah, I think I like that. I like one Flusterstorm. It's not great, but their best cards, again, are spells. Despite their deck being, predominantly creatures. Well, we're on the draw, so Daze is not going to be good. Grafdigger stops a Green Sun Zenith and Natural Order. 2 of their most important cards. Nah, Needle's too narrow. Symbiote's not even that good against us because we're not trying to kill their creatures. Symbiote's normally really good if you're trying to actually like kill their creatures or do stuff. Ugh. Remember, folks, after this, we have another donation bonus league to do. We're playing a Bant tempo strategy in Modern, courtesy of Green Saline. Green Saline? Green Saline. This is our next deck. Stay tuned for that. If you're watching on YouTube, this will be in a different video at some point. Keep an eye out for it. And while we're waiting for our opponent, I'm going to remind everybody to hop on and follow me on Twitter at JimDavisMTG. That's right, Jim Davis MTG. I'm going for 10,000 followers for the year. We're making good progress, but we're a little behind the pace. So hop on Twitter, give me a follow. Also, if your cat wants to eat Burnsy, please send me pictures of it because it's very, very funny. And I will retweet it. Like, come on. It's hilarious. It's actually hilarious. I've gotten a lot of these pictures recently, and I want it to keep coming. Keep them coming. We got that one. This one. The cat's trying to find Burnsy, so it goes behind the computer. It's great. Please tweet me your cat trying to eat my gerbil pictures. Right, Burnsy? They're trying to eat you from across the internet. What's up, Kraken Hatchling? How's it going, my friend? I'm on for real. For real, for real. We are here right now, waiting for game 2, and our opponent's just, I don't know what they're doing, but we are waiting. Yeah. The cat looking behind the screen is fantastic. Also, check out the YouTube channel, youtube.com/JimDavisMTG. If you're watching on YouTube right now, give yourself a high five because you're awesome. Dunkin' Dinos, watch this video later tonight. This deck is really, really cool. I'm going to play it more. New standard, Dunkin' Dinos and Blue Eye Control, Sunseer tokens, Mono Red, Goblins. This deck is sweet. Modern and Legacy and all sorts of stuff on here. Check it out. youtube.com/JimDavisMTG. What else can I bump here? Yeah, private Discord chat server for subs only. Make sure you check that out. Right, subs only. Where is it? A lot of people hanging out. We got deck talk, introduce yourself, spoilers, general chat. It's all on there for subs only. If you're a sub, link your Twitch and your Discord. Get that involved. Thanks, Lord Draken. I have not played Dimir in Standard yet. Okay. Submerge, Standstill, 1-drop. Opponent mulligans to 6. We got to keep this one. This card's really, really good. Like, really good. Alright. Llanowar Elves. Do we want to submerge the Llanowar Elves? The real question is, this Standstill, what are we doing with the Standstill? Are we going to cast it on turn 2 if they have an elf in play? Glory says, so not giving anything away. What's up after leaving SEG? If I told you, that would be giving it away. Announcements early next week, my friends. Stay tuned to Twitter and Twitch and all channels. All right? I think I just submerge his elf. Yeah. Ideally, they kept a one-lander. Nope. Finhorn Elves and Llanowar Elves. With great power comes great responsibility. So, if I play a Standstill here, we're drawing to 4 Mishra's Factories and 4 Ninja of Deep Hours and nothing else. But it probably favors us because right now our hand isn't very good, and we attack for 2. We attack for 1. They attack for 2. We attack for 1. They attack for 2, etc. And they only have 2 cards in hand. We have no defense really against anything. I'm gonna do it. I don't know if this is right or not, honestly. Obviously, you don't usually want to cast this card when you're behind. But I guess also any fetch land gets Dryad Arbor. That really changes the math. That might have swayed me the other way, but I'm the Flyers' new mascot. I couldn't replace Gritty. Oh, the Dryad Arbor swings things so bad. Oh, they're just going for it? What are they doing? They're not casting Natural Order, are they? I have a Mausoleum Wanderer in play. And a Standstill. Alright, I mean, that's just insane. They have nothing floating. Yeah, we're just going to counter this. And then play Mishra's Factory and Standstill again. Alright, cool. It's onboard trick. Poland says, I'm bad in chat. I mean, we all make mistakes, friend, you know? Alright, this is going to be a sweet Brainstorm. Oh, did you force a will, too? Oh, I shouldn't have brainstormed. I should have pondered. So I'm obviously playing Factory. Maybe I'm not, actually. Double Standstill. Sure, whatever. It doesn't matter. Oh, if we 5-0, it's tainted? What do you mean? We're playing a weird deck. Part of the benefit of playing a weird deck is that your opponents don't know what's going on, right? 3-0. Let's go. This deck is gas. I love it. I love it. I love it. That was not salt. My opponent was sad they made a mistake. Right, we had a factory coming anyway, so... If I 5-0 with this Masterpiece, it is the opposite of Tainted. I agree. After getting crushed earlier today with that cool Waste Not deck, I'm looking for a little winning vindication here, so... Vindicated! I am selfish, I'm gonna win! I got ninjas in my deck! And Standstill's on the field! No! I don't know the words. That song's from Spider-Man, though. That was a good segue to the previous thing that I said about Spider-Man. We've already cashed. Faerie Stompy? What's Faerie Stompy? Isn't that a deck that, like, used to play, like, Ancient Tomb and that Drake that had to bounce 2 lands or something? We're 3-0. Bang. But the record's literally right here. See? It's only on when we're in game, but there it is. My lord. Sea Drake? Yeah, alright. We're on the play with a Ponder. This hand's pretty bad. I'm going to mulligan. Okay. This is better. Just draw a ninja. Ninja. It's important when you're mulliganing to understand how your deck mulligans. A deck like this that's very good at drawing a lot of cards is going to mulligan well. Because our goal is to get our engine online. If you're playing a deck that has an engine, then you want to mulligan more. And if your deck has no engine, like say Boros mid-range and standard, you usually want to try and default towards keeping. Yeah, I played a Faerie Miscreant. Miscreant. Right? Miscreant. Plains is bad for us. Mother of Runes doesn't really matter. We're not going to be trying to kill their creatures or being blocked by their creatures, so it's not really a relevant thing. I think we're cycling Cloud of Faeries. I think that's our play right now. This seems like a really hard matchup. Right, they've got like Jit and like they're not really reliant on any one card, so our Force of Wills aren't going to be nearly as good. They got nothing? Alright. Alright, that's pretty cool. I guess that Ninja's bad against Mother, but whatever. We're getting in here. They could have Swords to Plowshares too. That'd be awkward. If they Swords here, I'm not forcing. It doesn't really matter. It's only going to get one hit in. So, alright, sweet. Draw Vendilion Clique? Sure. Alright. I mean, this is going pretty well, all things considered. We have a clock now. We force a will their next play. We can hopefully Spellstutter a 2-drop. Opponent's hand seems bad, obviously, but Mirren Crusader? 8, 12, 16. This is a 5-turn clock. Maybe we force this itching Vendilion Clique, and then we can play Cloud of Faeries and have Spellstutter Sprite for their next play. The problem is that we only have... Our clock is just so slow. This is a 5-turn clock. we're not going to kill them in 5 turns. I guess we do have unsummons in our deck, but like they have yeah, we gotta. This sucks. All right, I'm gonna keep the Clique, I think. Stoneforge Mystic is the really scary card, so we can Spellstutter Stoneforge or play Clique. Damn Mother of Runes. Alright. Yeah, we're clicking. Let's see if we can bluff mana blocking. This seems very doubtful, but... Has Palace Jailer. Only 1 Clique. Kind of wish it was 2. Recruiter of the Guard's great. That's fantastic. If they're Recruiter of the Guarding and not playing a relevant card this turn, that's great for us. Yeah, more Cliques for sure. This deck definitely wants 2 Cliques. They got Flicker Wisp. Alright. What you got, fool? They have swords? Really? Alright, that's a thing, I guess. Clock's gone again. Their end is Palace Jailer, Flicker Wisp, Wasteland. Now, Palace Jailer, and his battle become the Monarch. I think Palace Jailer is actually terrible right now. They exile the flyer, we make another flyer and attack them. That doesn't matter. I think we're taking Flicker Wisp just because it's a flyer. And we almost want them to draw 2 drops so we can Spellstutter Sprite it anyway, so... That's pretty dope. But we're going to need the second flyer to get the Monarch. Interesting. Well, we're not, though, because we can just hack into it. Yeah, this is fine. Let's think for a second. Sower of Temptation is a good idea for the sideboard. I like that. That's a very good idea. I like Sower. Well, we ponder. We can't draw into a land off Ninja. So let's think for a second. Ponder Ninja. All right, I'll ponder. Fine. Ninja, Force of Will, Faerie Miscreant. All right, so now we're gonna Ninja. We're gonna draw Force of Will. Now you double Fairy next turn too. I screwed up. I should have drawn this in opposite order so I can force with something else. Yeah. Okay. Now if they Palace Jailer, the question is, what do I do? I think I just let it happen. They'll be the Monarch for a turn. I'll play Flyers. They'll be the Monarch, and then I'll be the Monarch forever. I think this is fine because our Ninja VD powers aren't even good right now. So I'm gonna let this resolve. We're playing Legacy. I know, right? It's weird. and an Aether Vial. That's... We can't force that, so whatever. They draw 2 extra cards off this, yes, but we draw more cards later. Our cards are better than theirs, I think. Another ninja. Faerie. Faerie attacks and gets the Monarch from them. Spellstutter, force your will to defend it. Yeah. Yeah, Vial is definitely annoying, but it's not the end of the world. We're 3-0. Check the thing below me. Yes, if they draw a Snowboard Mystic and can Vial it in, I mean, yes, that is rough for us. We can't counter the Vial, though, you know, like... Walking Ballista for 2. Yeah, that's not going to happen. We're going to pitch... I guess the Ninja. Ninjas aren't really that good anymore. This Faerie draws a card anyway. Yeah. Like, we have to get the Monarch next turn, or the game's over, so... It costs 4, you can't Spellstutter. When X spells are on the stack, they are the mana cost that was paid for them. Alright. Don't draw Sword Supply. I guess we have Spellstutter anyway, doesn't matter. Alright. First thing first. I guess they have Mother of Runes. They can just get the Monarch back, right? But then they have to use the Mother of Runes and our ninjas can attack? I'm not even sure. Monarch's complicated. Are they contemplating a Sword Supply shares on the upkeep on this Faerie? No, I still think that we... But if they have to use Mother Runes to push through a 1-1 to get the Monarch back, then our ninjas can attack back and draw cards and stuff. Like... Come on, opponent. Our opponents have been so slow today. If you're just tuning in, welcome to the stream. My name's Jim Davis. Welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We get our ninja back, correct. If you haven't followed the stream, hit that follow button. Of course, watching on YouTube, make sure you follow on there. Donation Bonus League. Ninja Faerie Standstill for Mauve. We're 3-0. This deck is awesome. Drawing a bounce spell would be great. Alright, they are going for the swords. We Spellstutter. Draw. Wanderer. We are now the Monarch. We draw a card. Force of Will. It's not really good. Now we draw another card for the Monarch. Alright. Opponent's got nothing, basically. They have one card in hand. It's probably air. So we got to fade a draw step or two here. Again, if they want to push the Recruiter of the Guard through with Mother of Runes, they can get the Monarch back, but then we crack back for a whole bunch, and our ninjas deal damage and stuff, and it's going to be good for us, so... This matchup does seem hard. I'm surprised we're this in the game, honestly. We had Jit in our deck. I think Jit and Sower of Temptation are really good ideas for fair matchups. All right, so they're going for it. Yeah, Sower costs 4. We're going to make it to 4 lands in these slow matchups. Like, when the deck only plays 18 lands, and when it's working, we're drawing a ton of cards. Oh, thank God, they bricked off. All right, here we go. That was a good draw. Let's mush with everything. Sower is also good against Sneak and Shove. It is true. Damn. 2, 3, 4, 5. We draw an extra card too. They have 1 card in hand. Do we play Wanderer or double Spellstutter Sprite? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Play Wanderer to force them to use Mother Runes. Oh. Alright, Aether Vial is their only hope. And I don't even know what they can realistically hit off Aether Vial because they... Even Stoneforge Mystic now, they have to cast the equipment. Like Flicker Wisp. Stoneforge, LOL. Alright. Spellstutter Sprite. Nice Wastelands. Nice Wastelands. Ah! We have non-basics in our deck, but still. Alright, that was dope. We're going to bring in some Pithing Needles and some Echoing Truths, I guess? I don't even know. The bounce spells we have seem better than those. The card Spell Pierce is pretty bad. I wouldn't mind the cards, like 1 copy of the card Spell Snare in this deck. I think Spell Snare is pretty great. I like Spell Snare a lot. We can cut a copy of the card Counterspell, I think. We're on the draw. Seems tough. I'm not cutting... I don't think this deck can ever cut Force of Will. So normally, like, Fair Delver decks want to cut Force of Will in fair matchups. We are not a Fair Delver deck. We are a Force of Will deck. This is a deck that I don't think would ever cut Force of Will. Add green for Tireless Tracker. I like it. We'll discuss the changes to the deck later. Right now, I'm having fun. This deck seems pretty sweet. Jit and Sower are possible sideboard cards, though. I guess Standstill seems tough in this matchup. But we did bring in what's it called? We did bring in Pithing Needle for their vials, so his hand's not great, but I think we're gonna keep it. We have Brainstorm. Standstill is much worse on the draw, obviously, for the play. No 1-drop. Yeah, I want Spell Snare real bad in this deck. Like, real bad. Oh my god. We did it. It's happening, everyone. Bedoken Shackles? I kind of like that card. It's slow, but it's powerful. The Nut. Sure. I think us both sitting here and doing nothing favors us. Because when it's time to do stuff, we have counterspells, we have creature lands in our deck. Obviously, we have 4 factories, they have 4 wastelands, but... Oof. They're in the tank. Do they break the standstill or not? Yeah, it definitely favors who draws more lands, for sure, but... Alright. Do we have Faerie Conclave? No. We have 4 Mishra's factories. Alright. They got 6 cards. Snap. Why aren't they Mutavaults? Because the maker of the deck said that Factory is better. Factory is definitely a better card. Now we have Snap and Spellstutter Sprite and Counterspell, and they have 7 cards in hand. I'm pretty fine just breaking the Standstill on their end step with Spellstutter Sprite, and they have to discard the cards anyway. You know. That was a new sub. Risen something zombie. What's your name? Where are you from? Everyone, welcome our new sub. All right. Faerie Miscreant. Once again, that was the first thing that I said was like, I think it's next to have Mutavault in it, and Mav said they've tried it and Factory's better. So, all right, so now they have 8 cards in hand, right? So they choose if they don't draw a land here, they have to play a card. They drew a land. Ooh, it's a bad land too. That turns off our factories. I think so. We can use Brainstorm. We can crack the Standstill. We can get rid of this like Snap. Untap, play double Faerie Miscreant, have Spellstutter Sprite and Counterspell up. Because the problem is if we draw a non-land here, it's pretty crappy for us. I think playing Spellstutter is just not... I'd rather use Spellstutter to counter a Sword of Plowshares. Because with them having a Wasteland out, we're never going to get a factory online now. They're just ahead of us in the Wasteland Factory War. And they have to discard 3 cards to hand size. Alright, I'm going to go for it. Mav, what do you think here? It's your deck. I think we're breaking our own Standstill. I think we're at a point now where we have enough cool stuff to do that I'm pretty happy about it. If we untap and draw a non-land, we're just discarding the hand size, it just sucks. I think we have enough things to do. We have Spellstutter, we have Counterspell, we have Faerie Miscreant. We can draw lands. We can leave up double Counterspell next turn. We have a creature for our Deep Hours. We have a Spellstutter Sprite for their Swords of Plowshares. Like, I agree. I don't ever want to break a Standstill. But like, if you think about how the game's going to progress over the next few turns, we're never going to get ahead. They have more lands than we do. They have more lands in play than we do, and they have a Wasteland, so our factories are worthless. I think this is the time to break it. Alright, so they now have 10 cards in hand. And we're also not playing Spellstutter Sprite because I don't want to give them a target for Swords of Plowshares. Right now they have to discard 3 cards no matter what. Alright, Daze, Ponder. Alright, so we don't want Daze, and I don't want Snap. And I want this extra land for sure. So those go. They discard a hand size. Now I'm going to fetch whatever.
Hey Flash, want to hear a joke?
So now we're going to untap and go 1 Fairy, and have Counterspell and Spellstutter Sprite up. Chalice of the Void? They discarded Revoker, Chalice of the Void, and what? How do they bring Chalice of the Void in their deck? In their Swords to Plowshares Mother of Runes deck. And Hallowed Spirit Keeper. That card seems terrible against us. And there's our factory, obviously. But they have Wasteland there, so it doesn't matter. Alright. Play one Fairy and just say go. New sub is Russ from Seattle. Been playing Magic since Ice Age. Favorite card of all time is the absurd Visitrex. 7th edition Visitrex. Favorite deck is Mill. Want to work on Standard again. Puppy name is Atlas. Alright, so end step Swords to Plowshares on our Faerie Miscreant. Or Miscreant? Miscreant. This is fine. We Spellstutter that, and like, now we only have Counterspell for their stuff coming up, which doesn't seem great. It's not that important. It does put us 2 creatures in play for... I don't know. Maybe I should have countered that. I'm not sure. It doesn't seem important. Now this only counters 1s. Oh boy, what is this? Mirren Crusader. If they have a Stoneforge Mystic to follow this up, we're in trouble. I'm going to let this resolve. Mother of Runes, sweet. They have a 3rd Swords to Plowshares. God, they do? Alright, now we have to counter this. Otherwise we don't counter the Mother of Runes. Mother plus Crusader is tough. If I can block it, it isn't that bad. Alright, well now we get to ninja back our Spellstutter Sprite and play a Fairy. We're in pretty good shape here. That was good. Alright. I want a ninja off the factory, I think, because I just have Wasteland and Port. Daze, it's fine for Force of Will. So we can go Ponder, Fairy, and have Spellstutter Sprite up. Brainstorm, Wanderer, Spellstutter Sprite. Well, Wanderer's not very good, but the next Spellstutter Sprite is good. And Brainstorm is also fine. Alright. I'm feeling pretty good here, honestly. We got Force Spellstutter for 2. They have 3 cards in hand. They have no Swords to Plowshares left. They have 1 left in their deck, and it's obviously not in their hand. This is not a control deck. This is like the purest tempo deck you could possibly have. Like all blue cards, no removal, no mythic rares, no good cards, just like crappy blue cards and card draw. Recruiter of the Guard is fine. Ideally, they get Stone. They get Stoneforge to be Spellstutter Sprites. What are they gonna get? They are getting Stoneforge. Alright, they have Flicker Wisp. I don't think we can allow that to resolve. It's a blocker. It flickers the... Yeah, just too much. Cool, we could have dazed it. That would have been great, but... All right, we draw Brainstorm. What are our top few cards? I forgot. We have a Mausoleum Wanderer up there. God, I wish Mausoleum Wanderer was a fairy. I love the idea of having double Spellstutter right up. Yeah, let's just get in. Let's just get in. Wanderer is the only card we know, right? Yeah, as we drew a card off this, right? Okay. Yeah, we're gonna slam. They basically have to chump block here. So they have two cards in hand. They have Stoneforge Mystic and something else. A Path to Exile? Maybe counter that. The only card in hand is Stoneforge Mystic, so... And they don't know about our second Sprite. Alright. Sweet. Oh, but now they can port us. Oh, I screwed up. Yeah. Yeah. Alright, our opponent's just not playing very well. We played bad. I mean, that's a tough spot. I'm not sure what to do there, honestly. They have two ports. They could have just ported us in their upkeep. Yeah. I mean, one of the things about a deck like this is it's very hard to play against, which is nice. So you do gain a lot of points there, but yeah, that was a bad play on our part. I should have thought about that. Sweet. All right. We draw a Wanderer here. Port. Could Brainstorm. I don't want to lock us, but yeah, I don't think we need to do that. Port again. Actually, yeah, I'm going to Brainstorm. I don't love this, but there's a Delta and a Ponder. So we put back 2, we draw Delta, we cast, or we shuffle, cast Ponder. Alright, we need something here. Triple port is good against our counterspells too. I'm gonna fetch first. I don't want that Wanderer. It's possible I didn't need to upkeep that. Oh, we're at a basics. Wow. All right, big money. Standstill, Cloud of Faeries, Cloud of Faeries. Well, Standstill is pretty sweet, so let's do that, I guess. Cloud of Faeries are less sweet. We can always just cycle them, you know. Should F6. If they cast a spell, they don't have a spell. Alright, so cool. Are they deciding whether they want to attack or not? Attacking is insane. It's a 4-turn clock. We just attack back for 5. We have the clock on them. We have cards on them. We've got most things here. So we're going to draw Cloud of Faeries. I'm probably just going to attack and say go and cycle at end step. Coming in. What did our opponent do? They ported stuff. What's the problem?
Perhaps today is a good day to die.
Alright. Next card down is a Ninja. Let's cycle. Mishra's Factory. Sure. Polluted Delta. All right. I mean, we're doing it, right? Plane of Plains. Yeah. All right. Port stuff. Got it. Yawn, 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 yawn. Yeah, I mean, we're not playing that, so I guess we attack. You are dead next turn. I wonder if we're going to win this game. They cast a spell. We get to see 6 new cards. Yeah, all right, sweet. Are we 4-0? Have we not lost a game yet? Can I get some hype in chat, please? Let's go. Get some hype in chat for Mob's insanely awesome mono blue ninja deck. We have not lost a game yet. We're 4-0 in this league. We're going for the trophy.
Melvin.
4-0, 8-0. Let's go. We beat Death and Daxes, dude. That seems really, really hard, honestly. This deck is gas. God, I wish there was a Legacy event coming up. I'm not sure if I'd play this or not, but I would try it out. This deck is, woo. It's also just fun as hell. Like, what a fun deck this is. What's up, Ken? I've been on for almost 7 hours, and I have a lot more to do. Remember, there's a league following this. We're playing this Bant deck. And then, honestly, after that, Nicole will be home from work. We might just play some Sealed on Arena, because we have a PPTQ tomorrow. So, have we ever won a trophy in this stream? Kappa. Want your money back for what? Our opponent did not play very well that match. I agree. Again, like, what do you want me to do? You know, like, I can't control how well my opponents play. And again, I think part of it is when you're playing a very weird, tricky deck, it's playing a lot of unorthodox cards and has a lot of instant speed interaction and plays like a card like Standstill. If you've never played against Standstill before, it's a hard card to figure out how to play with and play against, you know? So, like, there is obviously value in that. You know, part of the value of playing a rogue deck is your opponents are going to be unfamiliar with the situations that they're going to be put in, and you're going to put them in tough spots a lot, and they're going to make mistakes, you know? It's not, you shouldn't just play a rogue deck because of that. The deck needs to also be good, but it is part of the value. You know, if we were to play a league, right, and in some fictional realm, we could make it so each opponent, before playing against us, will get to play 10 matches against our deck and then play against us. Their win rates would be significantly higher, obviously. So, right, Ken's got it. Like, you're playing Legacy, and you only have one game to figure out a deck. You're not even sure what cards are in it, like, you know, which is partly why I think playing like one-ofs in this deck is good. You know, the Unsummon. I would like a Spell Snare for sure. Things like that, so. All right, opponent. Let's go. Won the die roll. I mean, we have turn 2 Standstill, but we don't have a land. I mean, we go land, go. If they play a 1-drop, we can dismember it, untap, and if we draw a land, we have Standstill. Problem is we only have like 18 lands in our deck. I'm going to keep. I'm not really thrilled about it, but there's a lot of potential here. We can also brainstorm for force if we have to, obviously. If we had a ponder instead of a brainstorm, I'd be a lot happier. But Underground Sea. Thoughtseize. We're casting Brainstorm. We're going to try and find a land and tuck the Standstill on top of our deck. And if we miss, what are we going to do, you know? Oh boy. Huh. Now what? King Feed resub, thank you. It's almost assuredly Death Shadow or Grixis Control. Unfortunately, how we play against each one of those is very different. It's also the problem is if I play the Standstill, we're not really getting anywhere because we need to make land drops or play Mishra's Factory to get this ninja in play. That's true. Storm just like main deck Thoughtseizes. This is tough. This is really, really tough. Because I'm not even sure if I want to cast Standstill on turn 2. Yeah, it's likely Grixis Control. All right, this is like the entire game right here. I'm gonna take a second to think about this. So, put back Standstill, Force of Will. They take something. We go land Standstill, and then what? Then we have 5 or 6 cards. They have 5 cards in hand with 2 lands, and nothing in doing. We could also tuck the Standstill and the Brainstorm and try and set up for a turn 3 Standstill. It doesn't really help us either. Yeah, whatever they take will also inform our decision. Alright, I'm just going to put back Force of Will, Standstill. We'll go from there. Took the Daze. Okay. That's interesting. Oh, I'm so dumb. We shuffled the Force away. Oh, I'm an idiot. And all that thinking I still screwed up. God damn it. We obviously wanted the Force of Will too. I should have put the... Yeah, that's ridiculous. Yeah, that was dumb. That was a mistake. I screwed up. Alright, it's fine. Now we play the waiting game. Yeah, I should have put back a ninja probably and just kept the Force of Will in my hand so we have Force and Daze. Ooh. No? Break skis? I don't mind keeping Dismember. For Angler, maybe. Oh, they're playing Storm. Okay. Yeah, I should kept that Force. Yeah, we're probably dead here. It might have not mattered anyway. Because, I don't know, they just take the Force, then our Daze can't beat this anyway, but... Burning Wish. Alright, so they empty for a bunch of guys. Yeah, we're just dead here. Daze could have saved us. I should put a ninja back. I just wasn't thinking about the fetch land because I wasn't thinking of Brainstorm like, you know, a usual Brainstorm, like Brainstorm put 2 back shuffle. I was thinking of it as putting 2 back. So my thought was we play Standstill and then the Force Will's on top of our deck and we could just draw it if they cast a spell. But yeah, all right. Might have thrown that one. That's all right. This match should be good for us, I think. So let's bring in these. We're cutting the Dismember, Snap, Unsummon, and we still want Standstill, right? Do I even want an answer to tokens? I probably do. They even play graveyard stuff? Cut Clique? Are you crazy? Ninja's not too. Ninja's the whole deck. We're good on Ninja. Don't worry about that. All right, let's cut the. Maybe we don't want cages. Daze doesn't seem great. Let's cut maybe a Cloud of Faeries. Just a little too weak. Yeah. Faerie Macabre, Dismember, Hydroblast. Hydroblast counters Burning Wish or a Ritual. Yeah, I like that. Let's cut another Cloud of Faeries. Yeah, it's a really ugly Flusterstorm. I mean, the card Counterspell is honestly pretty bad. But, alright, I think we're alright here. Let's try this. I think you probably lose that game anyway, honestly. That game 1, but doesn't feel good. Alright, let's go. We're good. We're fine. Rally back here. 1 drop. Ninja. Flusterstorm. Keep. If they turn to us, fine. That's fine. Whatever. How do we lose if we hold up Brainstorm for force? Just don't cast the Standstill? We don't know what they're playing yet at that point, you know? Like, alright, so they have Thoughtseize. They take Flusterstorm. I mean, if they turn to us, they turn to us. I'm playing Ninja. Spellstutter Sprite? Spellstutter Sprite's pretty good. I still don't think that, like, we need if it's a turn to get Ninja down, it is this turn right now. And we're doing it. Otherwise, we're just leaving a Spellstutter Sprite and getting in for 1, and we have 0 clock and 0 pressure, and we're not going anywhere. Could also just draw a Force of Will. I can't look. Like, we have 4 Force, 2 Daze. Please be a discard spell. Thank God. Our hand is very redundant for that, so I think we're in good shape as far as that goes. It's a counterspell, so now we have Wanderer. We draw a land here, it'd be great. We have 2 draws, too. Wanderer, Spellstutter, Hydroblast. I mean, if they go off here now after having 2 discard spells too, then like there's nothing you can really do anyway. Like we weren't going to beat turn 1 discard, turn 2 discard, kill you. So right now they're trying to figure out if they can go off or not, and if they can, I mean, God bless them. You know, what are we going to do? Just unreal. Unreal. Alright, well, we have 2 copies of Echoing Truth. Isn't Wanderer always better than Judge's Familiar? Alright, draw. Spellstutter Sprite.
Only thing better than a new sub is a resub.
Thanks for the resub, my friend. Appreciate it. Alright, we have 1 turn to draw Echoing Truth. They had the turn 2 with double discard spell. You know, I think ninjaing last turn was 100% correct. They have 9, they have 10, they have 12. It doesn't even matter. There's no point in Hydroblasting. Probably no point in blocking either, honestly. Like, I guess they could just natural tendrils us. Right now taking 9, 10, 11, 12. We go to 6. Yeah, sure, whatever. 7. We get 2 looks at it. Nope, we get 1 look at it. God, that's so rude. That's so lame. They're letting us hit? Please, 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 please. That was terrible. Like, obviously you block there because we're just drawing to outs. Like, unreal. If you want to save this thing, attack with 1 less creature, you know? Alright, the dream is dead. We got Storm. We got turn 2 twice by Storm. Never get there. Just want the trophy, you know? Bleh. Never lost to ad nauseam temples, but never beat tests. Yeah. Alright, well, whatever. Regardless, the deck was awesome. Went 4-1. Deck's super sweet. I think that I want a second click, and I think I just prefer Dismember to the bounce spells. I think Snap is bad. Like, if we were playing Dismember and then 1 Vapor Snag, I'd be cool with that. I want a Spell Snare. I want to cut a Counterspell for a Spell Snare, I think. Counterspell is a little too clunky. So Counterspell for Spell Snare. Snap for Dismember. Maybe Unsummon for Click. Yeah, sideboard, definitely want a Jit. At least 1 Jit. I would cut... I don't know if I want Pithing Needle. Honestly. Like, Snap. I mean, like, you're bouncing Spellstutter Sprite. Like, now you're, like, really... come on. Snap's terrible. It's not... Snap's bad most of the time. You know? Yeah, it's too cute. It's too cute. Like, the cuter thing would be to snap their play and cast a Standstill, but even then, that's just not great. I think Cloud of Faeries is fine. I like how it plays with Standstill. I like how it plays with Spellstutter Sprite. I might cut 1. Like, you never want to draw 2. Maybe you cut a Cloud of Faeries for the click, cut the Snap for the Dismember, make this a Vapor Snag, and make a Counterspell a spell Snare. And I'd probably go from there. And sideboard, I want at least 1 Jit, at least 1 Sower of Temptation, possibly 2 of either. I feel like Faerie Macabre is a little... I guess it's good with our card draw. Maybe cut 1 Cage. I don't know what are these needles for. What's our goal with Needle here? Kingfeed resub, thank you. And Craig resub, thank you too. That's month number 2 on Craig there. Thanks, Craig. I appreciate that. It's an important month. Nothing for Needle. Planeswalkers? Come on. We're playing the Daze Counterspell deck. We don't care about Planeswalkers. Yeah, I'd cut 1 Needle, I'd cut 1 Cage, and I'd cut maybe Hydroblast for like a Jit and a Sower. Something in that range. But honestly, I'm not exactly sure. But overall, the deck seems super sweet, and I'm impressed. I had a lot. This deck was a lot of fun to play. A lot of fun to play. I think Vapor Snag is just much better than Unsummon. I think it's much more likely that dealing 1 to them is a lot better than dealing 1 to us. So, play a Fumble. What's a Fumble? Oh, we're done. That's it. Went 4-1. If you missed it, watch it on YouTube. All right. But yeah, sweet. So once again, Mav, thank you for the donation. I appreciate that very, very much. Awesome deck, 4-1. If you liked it, make sure you follow the channel. Make sure you follow if you're watching on YouTube. The YouTube video will end. The stream will continue. So, YouTube, see you guys later.